EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, a Sunday night blockbuster, part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. It's the Denver Broncos and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
We'll go play action with Nix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
This is 3rd and 6. Complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. First down, Broncos.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be third down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will score. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 6, 70 Lions.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
On play action, Daniels headed left, find time. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get up. 68, 19, Charger, 9, 20.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Washington.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 21, here's second down and 9. Mims sent in motion here. On second down, it's Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Look wide. Get this one complete. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down. Getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Going for it all. That is awesome. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's into the end zone. What a response. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Another extra point opportunity here. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. going to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Next, here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Hurt. 18 Rattler. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's to the rookie out of Virginia Tech, Jalen Lane. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing again, Daniel. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw with Daniel. They'll set up the screen to White. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Daniels now on 1st down. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Viking 18. Ready.
Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Ready. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. We'll drop this underneath to White. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down. Getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, That's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? To the air again is Daniels. That is caught at the 3. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
First
First down and goal to go.
Krosky Merritt is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a 2nd and 6. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Sending it deep for Waddle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up in. Complete, but no doubt there was contact there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion, heading right. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
3rd and long.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Now Nick's going to look to throw. And on third down, that ball... Incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Traffic Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Steady.
On first down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19. Viking 18.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second down and 8.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Definitely a hiccup in the operation there. This one's going to come up short. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Just an ugly-looking kick right from the jump, Mike. I mean, it was the snap initially. That led to a bad hold. That led to a little bit of a mistiming of the kicker's steps. And you add all that up, and that's the kick you get.
In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me